Hello, Heather from Heather's Zenful Crochet here. Welcome and welcome to day 81 of our 100 day to Halloween countdown. We are working through these days, aren't we? They are just flying by. Trying to get my pattern pulled back up here. Here we go. Ooh, hopefully, there we go. Okay. All right, so we've got, I think this is the last pattern. Yeah, I think this is the last pattern of my free patterns of the Halloween spooky pattern. So I'm going to have to probably go through my other patterns on Instagram and see how I can spookify them or something like that. But yeah, today we are doing another pattern by Chrissy Spooky Crochet. I must really love her designs. I love her name too, Spooky. All right, so today we are doing Walter the Voodoo doll. How cool is he? Looks like it's going to be a pretty good size. I don't have the big buttons to put on his face for his eyes. So what I'm doing, I'm going to do one of my biggest black safety eyes I have. As I said, they're not labeled. But I think it might be a 25 millimeter black safety eye. Or 20, I don't know. And then the other eye, I'm gonna do, sorry, my dog's barking, is another safety eye, but it was a, one that has a pupil and can have color disc behind it, but doesn't. What I'm doing, I'm painting it red with nail polish. So he's gonna have one red eye with a black pupil and just one smaller eye that's just a black eye. If I don't like that, then I might just do an X for the one eye. We'll see. We'll see how he looks and how I'm feeling with it when it comes to that point. But it is gonna be a pretty decently sized project, so it's going to take me a little while to get this one done. So fingers crossed I can get it done and uploaded on time today. So oh, my yarn. We are going to use, of course, Premier Basic Chanel Bright color, I think steel cut oats. Yes, and steel cut oats. It looks like they might have a couple of the limbs in a lighter color, but I don't have any other different colors that I would want to work with. I do have, I think I'll just do it all in this one color to make my life easier since we're kind of on a time crunch. So I've got plenty of this yarn, so we will do this color. That is not the center pole. What? And I do have my Goosebumps all queued up and ready to go because we are still watching our Goosebumps here. Okay, and it does look like we sew on the arms and the feet, which is all right. I'm getting used to that in our patterns here, so I'm all right with sewing on limbs. Getting better at that. Alrighty, got my yarn all ready. And my 5.5 Jason Voorhees hook and a stitch marker. I just painted the safety eye, so it is over there drying, so it should be done. It might need a second coat here, so I might have to take a break and do another coat on our eye before we have to do the eyes, because I want to have that done before I have to put the eyes in, make sure it's nice and dry. So, all right, guys, anyway, we are going to get started and we're going to watch our Goosebumps. I had to take the stuffing out because I forgot to put my eyes in. But I don't know if I like a small eye or if I would want to do an X for the eye instead. Ooh, just came out. Could do them kind of offset so it looks a little wonky. I wish I could get your guys' like real opinion in real time so I know what you guys think looks best. Wonder if I could see what an X would look like on it. Just kind of put an X on it real quick without tying it. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this real quick like. I'm gonna like the X because it kind of reminds me of Jason Voorhees without his mask. Kind of hard to tell when it's not stuffed. I think I like the eye a little bit offset. I think I do. Oh, dang it. Alright, I think I'm going to do the eye. And I'm going to stuff it a little bit, see how it looks. Okay, here what it's looked like stuffed. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Body is all done. He is giant. It is, I like this body shape. You can put the arms here, feet here. These crazy eyes. All right. Does sit up pretty good by itself so far. All right. Now on to the legs and arms and sewing those on. And then there's some embroidery detail that we have to do once that's done. So keep on keeping on. God. Okay, guys, I gotta tell you. Okay, in this episode, there's like 4 or 5 teenagers, right? Well, one of the moms brought over a VHS tape to one of the other dads for them to watch about something that happened years ago. And the kids found it, and it said VHS on it, and then one of the kids says, "What is VHS?" And the other kid's like, "That's a VHS." I'm like, "What is that?" Like, it's a video. It's like a video, from 100 years ago. And the other kid's like, "I know where we can watch that, at Grandma's house." I am stinking old, man. I don't know if any of you all out there can relate, but oh my gosh. It was just hilarious to me. It's just I had to share that little tidbit. It's just hilarious. But it's true, because kids these days probably would be like, "What is that?" Anyway, guys, sorry, I had to share. Alright, got 2 feet done. So I got all the limbs done. Now I need to sew the body parts on. And I'm going to do that off camera because my phone is about to die. So I need to charge my phone. And then once I get the body parts all sewn on, then I'll come back. I'm going to do the embroidering too. And then when I come back, we'll do a final reveal. So I will see you in a bit. Alright guys, I've got the Voodoo doll all sewn together and done. So, I present you with Walter the Voodoo doll. I tried to do a similar mouth to what they have in their picture, and I did the stitching on the belly. They had a little bit of stitching on one of the feet and the stitching on the arm. The main thing that I added was like stitching along the neck here. I was going to go all the way around the neck, but I thought, But yeah, he's a big guy. Sew on the feet, and you sew on the arms. The body's all one piece. And in the picture, if you remember, was button eyes. I don't have big buttons. I wish I had big buttons. That'd been really cool to do the button eyes. I really wanted to do the button eyes because they look stinking cool, but I didn't have buttons that big. So I just went with what I had. Did some safety eyes on it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. He's pretty cool. I was debating on if I needed to add some like red stitching somewhere, maybe following some of the lines on the mouth and the other stitches, but let me know if you guys think I should add some red stitching to him or not. Give him a little something something. But yeah, Walter the Voodoo doll is all done for day 81 of our 100-day countdown to Halloween. He's a big one. He can sit on my shoulder, and he's a little bit taller than me. A little bit taller than my head. So yeah, he's a good size. He's probably going to be $40. Oh, and he used about 1.5 skeins of Premier Basic Chenille Brights. So if you make him in that yarn, just know it's about a skein and a half or so to make him. Maybe just under a skein and a half. Anyway, I wanted to see if you guys noticed anything in the background here. Notice my shelf up here is empty. I've got some things missing on this shelf. So everything that I have made for our 100-day countdown to Halloween, I took to my booth yesterday. So I got pictures taken of everything and got everything tagged, and it is now in my booth, hoping to sell a lot of it. My booth is now almost all Halloween spooky items now, which I'm pretty happy about. There are some other just regular things in my booth still. But yeah, I need to fill this shelf back up. So I think I'm gonna need your help doing that, guys. I need some more patterns. If you guys have any that you would like me to make, go ahead and put those down in the comments. Or if it's easier for you, if you have some on your like Instagram list, you can follow me on Instagram and send them to me in like a DM or something, if that might be easier. So yeah, I need some more patterns. I still need to go through my other patterns in my list to see if I can spookify some other regular patterns. So I need to do that still. But let me look real quick. I don't know. I think this was the last pattern in my Halloween stash. Well, I have saved a couple new ones. Let me see. Two new ones that I haven't done yet. I've saved those this week. Do you think I should go ahead and do those patterns since I did save them? One's pretty small but cute. They're both cute, obviously. I wouldn't have saved them if I didn't think they were cute. So yeah, I do have a couple other small patterns in there that I have saved within the last week that I can do as well. So just need to do a little bit of homework, go through the other patterns, see what I can do to spookify some of those other ones. But yeah, day 81 is done and in the books. A little bit longer video, of course, because it's a bigger make. Thank you for sticking around to the end to see the final product and see Walter all done and finished up. All right, guys, thank you all so much for clicking in and watching today. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on the fun. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow for day 80. Bye-bye.